Banging my chest and my head on the lock. Feeling like Michael Block of fame. I put the opposition out the game. I'm out of pocket, but I rock with the game. We attacking better, stand back and watch them run. Shotgun, come with the option.
Yeah, some of these niggas' positions gonna be getting changed up this year. Damn it.
Tonight, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's week 2 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports. It's the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Carolina Panthers.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Carolina Panthers.
When I get ready, I'm about to warm that bad boy up.
Brandon Gunn, Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you,
I had that tuna on deck. Enjoy the football game now, whoever's watching.
now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. We'll try for 3. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Not the issue there. He had plenty. Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field. 55.
Damn right, I'm some missed field goal. They don't know what they doing.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Shrugs him off. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They give it off here to the tight end.
Yo, what? Whoa.
That
That play did not work. I forgot the damn play. I hit the wrong one. Okay, here we go.
Nickel set here for 3rd down. Back to throw here. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get them to 4th down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game plan that wasn't this game, and they still made it work.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. A handoff left, McCaffrey, and shedding through the tackle. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. He'll drop to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Panthers. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are on the board first here in Vegas. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Three yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. That was
In the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down, Jacobs once more. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The Raiders on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
We give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Carr. And it's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller from 17 yards out. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's. Last time too. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Thornton. Touchdown! A great play there. 32 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I-formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything. Block.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now for Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Carr now on first down. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give to Jacobs running right. 56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And out of bounds right around the 20.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now Carr. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back to the running game with Jacobs. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Carr. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
Boy, how about the strength there after the catch? I've got to get back in the gym myself now. I'm inspired. Boom, he shook off some tacklers. Bang, fighting to get to the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but he's got his guys set up 1st and goal.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. So it was the passing game that... Lambo on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides. And I feel a little bit more like maybe it's... And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thornton. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the ground with a tight end. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. Oh, able to avoid him. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the ball is knocked out, picked off down at the 2. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Panthers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence.
Well, he does have one touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for...
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try to seize the lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they can't bring him down. 30, 10, touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards. And Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. 1 play, 75 yards, 6 points. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. Carr to throw again. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to our EA studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. In our game, still a lot to keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to 2 guys already on our team. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And it's been a good game for him to this point, Charles. They're winning on the scoreboard. They got to be feeling pretty good.
And it's always fun for them when they're not just winning on the scoreboard, but they're contributing in a big way. You see him throwing touchdown passes, watching this video here. It's got to be a fun time for him and a relaxed time because nothing is pressing.
Relaxed. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, he bowls over him. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second down. On the give, this is Hubbard. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. They'll run here with Hubbard. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Flushed out right. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. From 19 yards away. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, that drive away.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down, Jacobs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. To throw, Brissett. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
A first down throw for Brissett. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now Brissett. Rodgers brings it in. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Brissett on 3rd and 2. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes
on first down, Jacobs. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are back within a score. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
that's what's called finishing the run, making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle.
I don't think 19 will be a next season.
Stop just short.
Over like that, he won't be in the season.
So that one a long 11-play drive, and it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they drive 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Lawrence to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Wade. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Flush to his right. Oh, look at the juke. And he's got the 1st down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Fighting to stay upright. Escaping the pressure right. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. He opted to go with a scramble. Gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call. And the
on first and 10. Brissett. That is taken in by Rodgers. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Brissett. And his throw here's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Here's Brissett. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
So that one will be accepted. Here's A.J. Cole now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Yeah, boy. Let's go, Cap.
This is going to hit the goal
Time to
line
end it
and
right
continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the this slim lead. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he goes diving forward to try to get an extra yard or 2. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Second down, another chance for Hubbard. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Hubbard. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. Now Lawrence. Throwing right, and that's complete. That catch good for only a couple. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. To throw again on second down. Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Thornton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw. Flush to his right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On third down, Lawrence eluding the pressure right. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
I'm about to say what the fuck they mean unexpected. That was expected. We ran the clock out and we kicked 3. We added points, nigga. Fuck you talking about the strategy. Enjoy the game, nigga. Yeah.
This will be fielded inside the 5. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So now London down on the scoreboard. At time, a huge factor. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up first and 10. First down, Brissett. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 38, Brissett. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Brissett. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Brissett. So the completion results in 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Brissett. He backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They go with Jacobs. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now Brissett. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And it's going to be a first down. Well done.
Oh, that nigga hurt. That nigga hurt. That nigga hurt.
Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason.
Brissett and hurt.
We'll be right back.
Oh, that's his motherfucking linebacker. That's one of their motherfucking offensive linemen. That nigga hurt. It's a wrap.
Whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Here's Brissett. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Brissett. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 5. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish.
it off.
So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big time.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. A little juke. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. He finds his man complete. That's Thornton. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now Lawrence on 1st down. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. But to throw again is Lawrence. Forced out to his left. Gets past one man. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
That boy Lawrence was trying, boy. It's the preseason. So that shit don't even count. Fuck it. Let's go.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Las Vegas.